One-foot-flipper.
Paige here, 1 Foot Flipper, and you are not going to believe this pickup I just got. Beanie Babies! Look at all those Beanie Babies. More of them, boxes of plush Beanie Babies. Aren't I the best, smartest reseller? Oh, wait. Yeah, I did get the Beanie Babies because they just came with it as part of a bulk deal. But let's look at what we really got. First box. Something or other. There's a NES. Is that a Wii? It's a Wii or a Wii U. Another Wii. What is that? Another Wii. I didn't know there were black Wiis. Have not been keeping it. Alright, we got some of the accessories for the NES. Wii remotes, nunchucks. Stack of games. Let's see what we got. Colorful Journey. Carnival Games. Epic Mickey. TMNT. Star Wars 2. We Play. Super Mario Galaxy. Lord of the Rings. The video games don't stop there. Let's go to the next tub of them. Alright, we got a bunch of Genesis remotes, Dreamcast controller. Oh! Here's a Dreamcast. I hope it has everything so I can test it. A Sega Saturn. Oh my goodness. A Genesis with a Sega CD. I didn't even see this when I made the deal for this stuff. I don't know what this is. Maybe somebody can tell me what it is. Let's see. Some controllers. Some games down here. I'm about to fall out of my wheelchair. Alright, I see X-Mutants down there. We see Golden Axe. I used to have that arcade game. Double Dragon. 50,000 points on Double Dragon. Echo the Dolphin. Worst game that everybody had. Sega sports game. Nobody will care. Streets of Rage 3. Alright, we got Sewer Shark, which also existed on every other full motion video system. A very dirty and damaged Madden disc. Dreamcast Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. A lot of this stuff is a bit dirty. I think it's suffered from poor storage, but I'll clean it all up. Jurassic Park Sega CD. Joe Montana Football Sega CD. Looks like all the manuals are missing. What is that? Flint's Sega CD. Power Rangers Sega CD. Bram Stoker's Dracula Sega CD. Sonic CD. The Lost World CD.
I think these are like colors, or are they like mold?
Yeah, that's pretty dirty, honey. We'll look at it later. Command and Conquer 2-disc Sega Saturn. Yeah, some of this is CD and some of it's Saturn. Panzer Dragoon Saturn. And Criticom Saturn. But wait, there's more. Game Boy. Was told that worked. Excite Bike. Sonic Rush for the DS. Blades of Steel. We got a stack of Wii games here. Zelda. Clone Wars. Iron Man 2. Zelda Twilight Princess. Super Mario 64 DS. All right, it looks like there's just about 50 loose PS1 games in sleeves. Mario Kart DS is in there. It's in there. Retro Atari DS. Mario Party DS, is it in there? It is in there. Not the right case, but it's in there. Sonic Colors. Nintendogs. Not great. Stack of PlayStation and PS2 games, discs only. Bunch more PS1 games. A bunch more PS2 games. I don't know what's a bolo and what's not for PS1 and PS2. I didn't play those systems. We got a Skylanders Giants set of some sort here. All right, honey, we gotta move some of this stuff, sweetheart.
Yeah, I know. Just wanted to look at it.
Yeah, we just need to get access to this box, hon. Got some various 90s action figures, Power Rangers, some albums, but they all kind of look water damaged. A bunch of sheet music. I've done okay with sheet music in the past. It sells very slow though. And there's one more tub of video games over here. This stuff's also suffered from weird or poor storage. Multiplayer tap adapter. Looks like it's got a big PS2. Is this a PS1 or a PS2? I don't even know. Not familiar with that model, but they've...
It's not a PS1.
But apparently I have like 6 of them. And a bunch of accessories, a light gun, controllers. Alright, that's about it for this haul. I'm not going to tell you what I paid for it because you wouldn't believe me anyway. And I'll come back in the video a bit later. Alright, I'm back. It's the next day. I had so much to do that I got up at 5:30 this morning instead of my normal rolling out of bed at 9. And I got started listing, and I am doing what I've promised myself. I'm listing the worst stuff first. That way I don't put it off, and my death pile just improves in quality instead of gets worse. So I woke up this morning and started blasting out sheet music. It lists not good, but it lists fast, and I got it out of the way. And I found there were some more consoles, some more games I found. I know not all the consoles are going to work. Some of them look pretty suspect, although some of them look great. But let's go over a few sales. I'm going to just pop them all up on the screen because all this stuff is already shipped. I sold a Malibu beach house with flowers, rolled up oil painting, $34. Sold a Village People sealed Cruisin' album. That's the one that has YMCA. $17.99. I still made a video for the record listing, even though it's a sealed album, because I make videos for all my record listings now. Sold a K-Star Patrol Atari computer cartridge, $13.99. Sold a Nintendo PlayChoice 10 filter board. This piece of arcade hardware inside the PlayChoice 10. This clamps onto the end of the motherboard. It's an optional item. You don't need to have it, but it lets it meet the FCC specifications. A lot of people, most arcade games came with those, but most people also tossed them over their shoulders and made a wish, because once the equipment actually left the factory, that board is not actually necessary and was just something that can break. But Nintendo collectors can be completionists, and a lot of PlayChoice owners, the PlayChoice was the machine based on the NES hardware that had the 10 different games you could pick from. A lot of those machines go to console collectors, and they can be completionists. So I sold that board for $50. I probably paid nothing for it. I don't know where it came from. I'm sure it came from some big arcade buy or warehouse haul, who knows how many years ago. Maybe it even came out of my own PlayChoice that I had, and maybe I sold mine without one. I don't know, but still, $50. Sold 2 marquees, arcade marquees. Remember I was talking about these last time? I sold Sega Gremlin Hustle and Sega Head-On for a total of $130. That's big money for marquees, but these were also old black and white games. Parts for old black and white games do not come up very often because those games never got turned into other games at all. So the only way you've got parts for one is if you destroyed the game, or otherwise the game was taken apart. And that didn't happen very often for black and white games because there was no demand for the parts for them. From about 1982 up until about 6 to 10 years ago, there was zero demand for those parts. So all those machines just stayed in one piece. But in this case, both of these were water damage games that I torched and eventually sold the parts to. I sold about $300 more of these plastic Warhammer sprues, the stuff that I nearly threw away. I'm not going to put a picture up for that because it's just boring. Sold a air conditioner remote control, $5. Not much to say about it. Eagles Greatest Hits, $4.49, and Neil Young Harvest, $14.99. And I also, same day, I got my misshipped Harvest because I had 2 copies and I misshipped one and I got that back, so I'll be able to put that back up for sale. I sold this set of Games Workshop Necromunda, which is some offshoot of Warhammer, Van Saar gang lot with an awful paint job, but I got $50 for these guys. And another record, Steppenwolf for ladies only, so guys, you need not apply. $5. But wait, there is more. Is there more? Yeah, there's more. I sold an Ultra Pro Relic Life Counter Chandra for $12, but the customer ended up paying $30 because it was going overseas, and this customer asked me if they could wait till payday. And then that was a week in the future, and I said, certainly. I'm usually okay with somebody not paying for a while if they tell me about it. I have enough items that I don't care if anything sells any particular day, week, or even month. And most of the people who have asked me to if they can accept an offer and pay later, most of those people have come through for me. Very few have ever flaked on me, so I always say yes to that. Sold this little Team Yankee Australian token set, $8. That wargaming stuff is running out. I do not have a lot of it left. Same customer bought all 3 of these. Machiavelli, a Game of Combat, $56. Crossbows and Cannons 1 and Crossbows and Cannons 2, total of $60 there. They asked me for combined shipping, and I gave them a shipping refund after I put it all together. Anything else? Another little wargaming item, Flames of War 4th edition mission cards, $5.09. I think that game may be on its 5th edition now, which is why it took me 8 months to sell those. Got a sealed VHS, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, which is a lot of people's favorite one, $5.84. Not bad considering it cost me $0.25. And getting down towards the end, sold a plush, Wild Republic Mini 8-inch Wolf, sold for $4.37. Not much, but basically it was near free, lists in 1 minute, packs in 1 minute, so it's still not bad. Sold this nice looking 11-inch hand painted gourd Dreamcatcher theme, sold for $8.09. Which is kind of sad. I get more money from the gourds that I got from... I have a gourd source, and I get more money for the unpainted ones than I do for the beautifully painted ones. Because I guess people want to do their own craft. They don't want to buy somebody else's craft. And I do have more gourds in stock, so if you're looking to get some, I've got them again. Star Wars, Rose and Paige action figures. I always sell Rose and Paige together because they're sisters or cousins or something, and neither one of them are that popular on their own. $8.99. Sold a Warhammer box set from 1993 that's missing almost everything. I don't think there's any figures, any rule books, anything. It's a box and some map sheets and some counters. Took a while to sell, but got $45 for it. And the last thing, besides trading cards, because I'm not going to talk about the cards, sold was a 1984 U.S. Olympics game patch, sold for $1.99. I also sold that as a trading card. Sometimes I stretch the border of what's a trading card to use the standard envelope shipping, and I always include a trading card. A little bit of a gray area, but it does work. All right, I've got a ton more work. I've got to list more things. Eventually, I'll have some videos specifically about all these video games and these consoles and testing and cleaning up these consoles. So you can look forward to that in the future. And that's about all I got for today. So thanks, and I hope to see you again soon.